I didn't realize it at first. It actually took maybe the third time listening back when we were finished with the record. I started to understand where it came from, and I feel that as the piece starts, I'm at an uncertain place, at a slightly ungrounded place, and I'm being pulled further away from being grounded, for the first 20-minute side. The music gains in intensity, and it starts to bear down a little harder, bear down on me a little harder, bear down, bear down, bear down. And then there's a release at the end of that side. And the second side, I feel myself going from that place of maybe self-protection or insecurity or intensity, and being, slowly fading back to a place where I feel safe and grounded and centered. I guess classically, it's the symbol of the snake eating its own tail, which I'm focusing really just on the symbol of life constantly renewing itself. Just that constant circle of life and death and rebirth and life and death and rebirth. Once the album came together and I knew the arc of it, I could see that circle happening in the music. I just felt it, what it meant to me. The largest difference really is that when I was writing it, I wrote it as an entire piece. So as a 40-minute piece of music. I wasn't thinking about songs. Really, it was a series of melodies that were just floating down to me. And then at a certain point, I realized that they all fit together like one big puzzle piece. The piece really just works as a whole. I'm not so sure it works in separate chunks. To really enjoy it or to really feel the emotional impact of it, I think you really need to sit down and listen, to it as a whole. I really hope that this album encourages, especially some of the younger fans of my music, to maybe listen in that way. And I know people listen really quickly now, and I hope, that they'll discover it in that way. It could find a place in their life for something that's not so quick. I can certainly look back at early records, and I just think, oh, Ray, oh, buddy, you're trying so hard. You're trying so hard to figure out what makes a song work. All these little things I can hear in those early records. I just hear myself trying to figure out that relationship, And I hear my critical voice very heavily in the first two records. If you call it inspiration or just that, whatever that magic is, I was manhandling it too much. I was trying to shape it too much. But over the years, I just learned that's it's counterproductive to the music. It doesn't help, and it doesn't help me, and it just stifles it. It makes it harder. And over the past 5-6 years, that has the relationship just sort of changed, and I just have faith in it. I'm hands off. I let it tell me what it wants to be.